I'm Tiffany, and this is from Mamaw's Kitchen. This is where I get to share with you the old-fashioned recipes and skills that I learned from my Mamaw in her kitchen. Cast iron skillet peach cobbler. Y'all, if you don't think that sounds good, what's wrong with you? It is delicious. And with spring and then summertime coming up, it's cobbler time. And so I'm going to show you today how I make cobbler in a cast iron skillet. I'm going to use a recipe that Mama used to always use when she would make peach cobblers. Now, she would do this a lot of times in a baking dish, which you can do, but I think the cast iron skillet just does something special for it. It makes the edges a little bit crispy. It cooks nice and evenly. So I'm going to show you how I do it in a cast iron skillet. I have a 9-inch skillet heating up on the stove top. Y'all, I highly suggest if you don't have cast iron, get you a cast iron skillet. Get it good and seasoned and start using it. Once you get used to it, it will be your favorite thing and you'll be adding to your cast iron collection. I said Mama did this a lot in a baking dish, which she did, but she used cast iron a lot, and I think I kind of developed a love of cast iron watching her use it as I was growing up. And I love all of my cast iron. So I have a 9-inch skillet heating up on the stove top. You could also do this in the oven. You could heat it up in the oven. I'm going to preheat my oven. I've got to look and see. I can't remember what we baked this on. I'll pop it up on the screen so that you can see it, and then I'll tell you after I look in just a minute. But I'm going to get my oven preheating. You could put your skillet in the oven and let it start getting hot and melt your butter that way, but I found I just like to do this part on the stove top. So before we get any further into today's video, I did want to thank Louisa Jewelry for partnering with me on today's video. The jewelry that you'll see me wearing in today's video is from Louisa Jewelry. This necklace is, and some beautiful earrings. I'll insert some clips that are close up so you can get a better look at them. With Mother's Day coming, I wanted to be able to share this with you. Louisa Jewelry has beautiful, beautiful jewelry, quality pieces at a really good price. Would make an excellent Mother's Day gift for the mamas, grandmothers, aunts, friends, or even yourself that you've got on your list for this Mother's Day. This necklace has become one of my favorites. I have a couple of necklaces that are favorites that are go-tos, and this one has become one of those. It says Mama, and I think it's really precious, and I enjoy wearing it. My teenager, Audrey, she has actually really enjoyed wearing the earrings that we got recently, and she'll tell me sometimes, Mama, I got compliments on my earrings today. I will leave some helpful information and a link down in the description box that you can go check it out and see if they have something that you like. I feel like they will. They have something for everyone. It's very classic pieces with a little bit of edge, and I like that. We've got some eggs boiling too. We wanted some boiled eggs. Aren't they beautiful? Nice, beautiful farm fresh eggs. And I am making peach cobbler today. You could also do this with strawberries. I'm going to be using canned peaches, but I also like making this with fresh strawberries. I'll cut them up and put a little sugar on them, a tablespoon of sugar, and let them sit while I'm getting everything else ready. And that makes a delicious strawberry cobbler. In this bowl, I'm going to get 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, about a ½ teaspoon of salt. I'm going to mix that all together, and then I'm going to put a cup of milk. I have made this before with self-rising flour and just did a cup of self-rising flour, a cup of sugar, a cup of milk. But this is the original recipe, and so that's what I was going to do today. My skillet is hot. My butter has melted and browned a little bit. Now I'm going to pour that mixture right over the top. We're not going to stir it. We're just going to pour it over the top. as tempting as it may be. Don't mix it around, just pour it in. Now I have some canned peaches, and I'm just going to drop those slices of peaches all over the top. Which I mentioned, this is also really good with strawberries. Slice up some strawberries. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees. That was a 15-ounce can of sliced peaches. I did not pour the juice in there, but a little bit of the juice got in there as I was putting the peaches in. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees. I'm going to put this in for about 45 minutes. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. That time may vary just a little bit depending on whether you're using a cast iron skillet or a baking dish, how thick your cobbler is, what size dish you use, what size skillet you used. But for that 9-inch skillet, it usually takes about 45 minutes. I'll let you know exactly how long that one's in there. Let's take a moment and appreciate how beautiful this cobbler is, if I do say so myself. You can see how the cast iron has helped it get a little crispy around the edges. The center is still nice and soft like a cobbler should be, in my opinion. And y'all, this is the perfect southern dessert. Let me plate some of it up so you can see it. This did bake for right at 45 minutes. I may have taken it out like a minute or two before that, but it went right at 45 minutes. That is delicious. If you've never tried cobbler in a cast iron skillet, let me suggest that you do. And you can do this with all kinds of fruit, whatever your favorite fruit is. Give it a try. Peach just seems to be very classic. Damn, it's hot. Are you wanting a bite? You want a bite?
No.
I think you mean yes. Okay, it's still warm. I will be sure, I'm feeding little ones bites too. I will be sure to have that recipe down in the description box for you so you can get to it easy and find it. What's your favorite kind of cobbler? We talked about, being able to use different fruit. What is your favorite fruit to put in cobbler? All right, I'm going to enjoy this. Y'all get in the kitchen and make memories with the people you love. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all. Hang on, I'll get you another bite. Oh, tell them bye. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Just one more reminder to check the link in the description box and visit Anna Louisa Jewelry.